Hey guys, and welcome. My name's NG Paradox, and today I have some news. It's not particularly good news, but then part of it could be potentially good for some of you, but it's kind of bad news. I don't know how to say it, guys, but apparently our Stain series, our Driftwood Hall series, where we began as the Stains, it has crashed. The actual save seems to be corrupted. It won't load, it won't do anything. It just crashes every single time. I have no idea what's going on. It's been absolutely frustrated. I've been trying basically for about a week to get it to work, and it just won't work. And I have no idea how to get around it at all. And so I think this means that the Stain series might be dead. I have no other versions of the save game. I had one and it was perfectly fine. Then I came back, tried to load it up, and it just won't do anything. So, it's very frustrating because we just got to a point now where I really felt we could develop out of that and get to the next stage of that game where it was to kind of expand and go to international politics. It could have been a really fun part of the series. So I'm kind of extremely disappointed in that. So long I was working towards that, and it's very frustrating when that sort of thing happens. I mean, it's frustrating for me and also obviously frustrating for you guys, the viewers, because you watch it, you enjoy it, you want to see what happens, and that type of thing does not help. I mean, it's nice that at least we managed to get like the first, well, not I get the first goal, but one of the major goals was to get the North. So I mean, at least we got that. So I guess at least that's some consolation. But I don't know. It's hard for me to put in the words because when you put a lot of time into something, you want to see it be the best it can be, and there's nothing worse than when that happens, and it happens a lot. But that's the problem we have here. We play with mods. I'm having problems with the Cahors series with the submods as well. The submods, I feel, just keep making it crash, and that's a big problem as well. But luckily for that series, I've managed to find a way around it. That was crashing as well, but I managed to fix that one. But I've not been able to do the same one. It just literally won't even begin. So yeah, I do apologize for that. There's literally nothing I can do to win back your trust on that, but it does open up the possibility. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, I haven't done this in a long time, I'm going to ask you guys, I want you to pick my next series. That is correct. I haven't done this in a long time, and the channel's grown a lot since I last did it. But I want to know, who do you guys want me to play as for my next series? This is the only way I can kind of, give you guys something from this. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to pick it, to kind of make up for the fact the Stain series will be lost. Obviously, some people might like that. Maybe they thought the Stain series was getting boring, or they didn't like it anyway. This allows them now to get their voice across. So I'd love for you guys in the comment sections to say, who do you want me to play as? Say, obviously, the family. Do you want me to play as the Bywaters? And obviously the scenarios when we play as the Bywaters in the Blackfire Rebellion. And if you want to also give me maybe an objective for something you particularly would like me to do. Like, for example, maybe you want me to play as, you want me to play in Robert's, Crown Stag. Maybe you want to play in Crown Stag as the Martells, and you want me to kill every Lannister there is. There could be many things you guys could put in the comments, and there's so many opportunities. This time I'm going to be open to any types of things. It doesn't matter if I've done it in the past. There's a lot of series I've done in the past, like the Martells. That one's really old. Actually, that was a really fun series, but that's really old now. The quality's not so good and stuff like that. So I'd rather, if it's an old one, I'd be happy to do it again. So guys, put in the comment section, which series would you like to see? Now, I don't want you to like what people say. I'm going to be counting every single comment, and I really mean that. I guess I could do a straw poll, but I like just looking at the comment section. It's just fun to read all your guys' comments as well, because then you can give me a lot more information on what exactly you want, a lot more possibilities. So if you read the comment sections and you see someone mention one that you like, say it again. Just comment again and put the same thing, you want that one. Or comment underneath them and say, yes, this one. And I will count each one that every single one gets, and I will choose. I'm going to make two choices. I'm going to choose the one which I think has the most votes. So the one that gets mentioned the most, or the house that gets mentioned the most, and I'll choose maybe the scenario from the one they seem to give out, most people seem to give out. I will choose that family. So it could be in Westeros, it could be in Essos if you want. We do obviously have Cahors at the moment, but it could be maybe in, Slavers Bay. Could be a possibility. It could be over in Yaitai. We did have one we started in there, but because of, again, some problems, that one never came to be fulfilled. Maybe in Nefer, the very distant eastern places. Or maybe you want me to be Aegon the Conqueror. I've never properly did a series as Aegon the Conqueror. I did a multiplayer series, but obviously multiplayer is not my forte. Maybe you'd like to see me actually do a conquest as Aegon Targaryen and set up our own dynasty. There are so many possibilities, so many things we've not done. We've never been the Gardeners, defending our realm from the Targaryens. There are so many things you guys could pick. But yeah, and I'd love to hear what you guys want me to be. And that's really it. Secondly, I will also pick the one I like the sound of the most. So I'm going to pick, like I said, I'm going to pick two. One that I think was the most said, and the one that I think is the best idea. The one that I love the most, that either I feel suits me, or it's just a great idea, or has a great objective, possibly. And I'm going to then choose one of those two to then do this time. So I won't tell you which one I'll choose. I'll choose one of those two this time. And then the next time I need to do a new series of Game of Thrones, I will do the other one. So likely I'll do the most said one first, and then my favourite one I will do it but next time. Now, if you think that maybe yours won't be the most popular, don't worry. Say it. Put it in the comments section. I will read it, and that means that family will be in my mind for future series again. I will probably actually make a list of all the numbers. I'll probably count up every single one and make up a list of how each family gets. So if you think your family is not likely to be said by many people, it might be said by a few. Maybe it'd be the third most mentioned. And that way, maybe it'll be the third series I do in the future. So I'm going to keep that list and use it for my future series. Again, I usually do this every so often. It was a long time ago I did this before, kind of to refresh it. But this is going to be my new list of series, because I've done a lot of the ones I would like to do. Maybe you'd like me to do some more short series. It could be quite fun. Maybe, you know, play as individual people, you know, very famous people. Maybe, like, for example, Feast of Crows. We could be, obviously, Littlefinger. Could be a possibility. Maybe you'd like to see me as, you know, I've already done Stannis, I guess. But maybe you want to see me as, lovely Cersei. Everyone's favourite woman. Not crazy at all. Or maybe you'll see Robert Aaron. Like I say, there's as many possibilities like individuals you could see me as. Daenerys. I've never done a series as Daenerys. Maybe now is the time, actually. We could do Clash of Kings as Daenerys. I've actually never done that. I guess I did do a, now I think about it, I did do a live stream as that, but not a proper series and her dynasty, I guess. But yeah. So any ideas are welcome. I want to hear all of them. I'm looking forward to reading what you guys have to say, and I do apologise for the stain one. Driftwood Hall. You were a tough cookie, to be honest. That was a good one. The guy who told me to do that one from Patreon, you know what, man? That was a really good one. I really enjoyed that series. Enjoyed the family. Enjoyed the expansion. Tough challenge to begin with, but we managed to make it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have to say. I'm going to be reading all those comments, and I'll probably start that series in maybe only a couple of days. So make sure you get your comments down in the next few days. I want to begin a new series as soon as possible. And like I said, there'll be a second one. Probably I'll choose the one I like the most then, actually. If I do it too early and I think there's a lot of people who haven't seen it, I'll choose the one I like the most first and do the most popular one next time. But yeah. Okay, guys. Get down there. Put your comments in. Anything else you'd like to tell me? Any other comments? I'm always happy to read. Look forward to hearing from you guys. Good night.